Hi everyone, today's video is a little bit different than normal because my face is naked. I'm doing a lot of masks today and not really putting on makeup, but what I am doing is getting ready to go on my honeymoon, and I am starting to put together my makeup, and I thought that maybe you would like to see what I'm bringing with me on my honeymoon. So this video is going to go through the makeup that I'm bringing packed, the makeup that I'm bringing on the plane, in the cabin, and some hair stuff. So if you would like to see what I'm bringing on my honeymoon in terms of beauty, please keep watching. Right, so this is the bag. It's already packed, and I'll go through all of the things inside of it. Here we go. It's very roomy. And first I'll go over all the things in here. So the way that this works, it's actually really cool. There are these Velcro things. So initially it was 1, 2, 3, these were all even, but you can actually change this to be a different size if you want it to be. So in this front area, I have a new clean beauty blender. Actually, this is one of the Real Techniques ones. I have a full set of my favorite Ulta applicators slash things I can use to remove eyeliner or makeup mishaps with, along with some micellar water. This is, there's not much left in here. I don't want to bring much. I am going to Paris, so I'm going to the land of micellar water, so I'll be fine. I'm bringing a tweezer. Bringing 2 sharpeners because I wear a lot of red lips, and I also wear a lot of white or natural in my waterline. So this is labeled with a red dotted nail polish, and this is labeled with kind of a nude dotted nail polish, because I just find that it's easier to have one for each so I don't get red basically on my nude or white pencils. A new bottle of MAC Prep and Prime. This is one of the coconut ones. A new bottle of the Milani Make It Last makeup setting spray. I go through this pretty quickly, so I am bringing a full bottle. This is only 2.03 ounces, so it's not huge, but still. I am bringing my Vera Mona Color Switch. Oh, I see here. I also have a mini one of these little egg guys. I think this is a Morphe one, and I just use this for baking, for putting on bake. Here I have a bunch of different primers. So these are all for my face. This is a really small one of the Milk Blur Stick. So I probably have 3 or 4 uses left in this guy. I have a bunch of, well, 3, Professionals. I have one brand new but small Urban Decay anti-aging primer potion. I also have, in case this runs out, a Too Faced anti-crease eye primer. I have, this is big, but I don't want to pack it in something else. This is my RCMA No Color Powder that I use exclusively for baking, so it's really not the best use of space, but I use this every single day, so I'm bringing it with me. And then also to mix it up for primers, I also am bringing a bunch of Mineral Veil primers. So between these and the Milk Blur Stick and the Professionals, I think I'll be okay. Then I have my fabulous Tom Ford double-ended eyeliner. I'm putting this in here instead of with my hair stuff. This is a Madison Reed color kind of root thing. It's dark because my hair is dark, and I got my hair done a couple weeks ago, so the color probably will be good, but because I have dark hair and if I get gray around my part, I want to be able to put this on. I love this. This works really well. Bringing my Tarte Shape Tape in light. Bringing a new Benefit Brow Wiz in dark brown, because I just never know when this is going to run out, and I don't want to be caught without brows. I have a sample-sized Too Faced Better Than Sex. The roller lash is in my airplane bag, and I'll show that to you too. Eyelash curler. NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil. a small size of the Bravo conditioning primer. I love this stuff. This is a smaller size. Not much smaller, but it is smaller. I love this. My Makeup Geek gel liner. And I'm also bringing another liner in my in the air on the plane bag. So I am bringing a lot of liner, but I want to have options. My Hourglass Vanish foundation in Ivory, and I have pushed this up to make sure that I'll have enough for the trip, because it does seem like it's getting low, but I will have enough for the trip. Bringing, oh, this is neat. This is, I don't know when I got this, but this is a Kevyn Aucoin duo. So it's the sculpting powder in medium and the celestial powder in candlelight. So these are small, really good sizes. Bringing my Viseart Petite Pro palette. This is really nice, and it is very, very petite. And also my Viseart Theory palette, and this is the face one. So this is a bronzer and a blush and another highlighter. So I'll definitely be good with those two for highlighters. There actually is another highlighter in my on the plane bag that I'll show you, and another bronzer and another blush. Yikes, but there is. And last here is, this is one of the ColourPop 4 pan palettes. I took out the thing on the inside so it has room for 10, and I'll put what each of these are on the screen. So this is the main part. This is where most of the makeup is. This is the other side. And here I have my Naked Ultimate Basics. Part of the reason why I have this is because it's just a really good neutral palette. I have enough, I think, going on in my regular eyeshadow without this, but it's a great mirror also. So that's another reason. Don't want to blind you, but in case you don't know how big the mirror is, it's a giant, really good mirror. So I'm bringing this. There's a nice little zipper pouch in there. And then brushes, I am bringing my Besame blush brush, a Real Techniques concealer brush. This is a Zoeva highlighter brush. This is a Real Techniques contour brush, which will work really good with the small pan of the Kevyn Aucoin. This is a Real Techniques setting brush, and you might be thinking that I don't have anything kind of as a big fluffy setting brush, and that's actually fine, because I have found that if I need to, I can use this small setting brush to set my whole face. There's no reason not to use the same brush that you'd be setting for your under eyes for your whole face. I'm going to do that, and this is one of my fancy Wayne Goss brushes that I just love, and I've specifically been using this for wiping off bake, but it's just nice to have. This is my Hourglass foundation brush that works well in general, but really works well with the Hourglass Vanish foundation. I also sometimes use a beauty sponge, which is why I'm bringing that. This is a MAC 217. This is a Real Techniques. This is a smaller contour brush. Oh, it's a base shadow brush. This is a smaller contour brush. It's nice. Essential crease brush. This is a Morphe M250S, very, very small. MAC 217. These are both Smith brushes. This is a 235 and a 256. These are both shadow brushes with kind of a pointed tip on the end. This is a large e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, but I use this for really blowing out my crease. This is an Elizabeth Mott blending brush, so again, crease work. And this is a Real Techniques detailer brush. I like to use this for my inner corner. So that is the makeup that I am bringing in my primary makeup case. You might notice that lips are missing, and you'd be right. I'm not bringing that much. This is what I use in my purse all the time, and this is all I'm bringing in terms of lips. Bringing Smashbox Boz. I'm bringing Charlotte Tilbury the Queen. Bringing a NARS pencil in Dragon Girl. Bringing a small NARS Velvet Glide and Bound in case I want to go nude with my lips, obviously. Again, in case I want to go nude, Rimmel Exaggerate in East End Snob. NYX Liner Pencil in Nude Truffle. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Kiss and Tell. And ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Bossy. And I'm also bringing this is always my makeup bag. This is my Boscia blotting papers. And my little itty bitty Besame compact, which I sometimes use with the puff, and I also sometimes use with a little itty bitty Tarte powder brush. So this is with me all the time. Next, I have the things that I'm actually bringing on to the plane to be in the cabin with me. So this is all that I'm bringing, in addition to my lipsticks, obviously. So this is probably the only liquid that I'll have that I'll put through the security check. So let's look at these first. Not much. This is a small size of Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'll use this when I'm putting my makeup on or when I'm refreshing my makeup when I'm about to land. And I'm also bringing the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I tend to be normal or combination. I don't tend to be dry, and I know that this is really designed for people that have dry skin, but I'm assuming that when I'm in, this is going to be a 12-hour flight and I'll be in the cabin for so long that I'll probably need some extra moisturizer on the opposite end of it. I'll probably need some more moisturizer as I'm getting ready to land, so I wanted to throw that in there. And then this is everything else. So I am bringing my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette. This is one of the earlier ones. And this also has a great mirror. So I'll use the mirror on the plane. And then the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush is amazing. The eyeshadows are kind of okay. They're fine. They're great in the plane, but I am bringing all my other eyeshadow along with me for while I'm there. This is really just for the plane and because it's fabulous. At Cosmetics CC Cream, I'm bringing my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, which I'll use with the little makeup brush in here. I have Benefit Roller Lash. It's the other mascara that I use on a regular basis, and I'll bring this one on the plane and have the other one packed, so when I'm around I can use both of them or either of them. Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and Pure Cosmetics Hydrogel Lift. This guy has seen better days, but done me well, Mr. Hydrogel Lift. Bringing my Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Blank White. Need all the help that I can get. Looking rested when I land. MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Glossier Stretch Concealer in Light. One eye mask. This is a Sephora eye mask. This is in Pomegranate, Anti-Aging and Energizing. Small pack of Neutrogena Makeup Remover Wipes. Ooh, a couple of different things. So this is a uni shower sheet. I got this as a sample, I think, from Sephora. These are great if you just are in a position where you can't be showering. So feeling like this will be a nice way to feel a little bit fresher than I am most likely to feel when I land. Bringing one egg Mellow Body Butter from Too Cool for School. Bringing 2 of the face creams. I just am going to be hydrating my face the whole time on the plane. Glossier Boy Brow. L'Occitane Almond Hand Cream. And Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss. This stuff smells amazing too. And this will keep my lips very hydrated on the plane. I knew I could make it fit. So this is going with me on the plane. All right, this is hair. Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Elizabeth and James Nirvana White, which is amazing. Shampoo and conditioner for color, safe for colored hair. It's a 10 leave-in light and some Verb Ghost Oil to keep my hair conditioned and shiny. So that's it. That is the beauty situation that I'm bringing with me on my trip. I also obviously have creams and sunscreens and all that jazz. But I thought that the makeup and the hair would be the things that would be most interesting. So thank you so much for watching. A lot to do on YouTube and in the world and all those things. And I appreciate that you took some time to spend with me. So have a nice day wherever you are, whenever you're reading this, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.